Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
Oh man, see, this is what I was talking about. This Yojo June, these boys just came out swinging, boy. Oh my goodness. See, full disclosure, I had a totally different video in mind for this. When this HASLAB was going to be revealed, I was fully expecting, when I went to bed last night, thinking to myself, oh man, this thing's gonna be overpriced. This thing is gonna be lame. It's not gonna look good. Blah blah blah. I was planning on going into this like just being like a naggy wife, like just nagging about this thing. And some of you are probably thinking, well, what's the difference between that and what you regularly do? And to that, I reply, you watch your mouth. Don't be talking bad about me. Nah, I'm just playing. I love you guys. But yeah, they came out swinging. I was fully expecting something totally different. Number one, I owe people money because I could have sworn they were going to do the Havoc or the Snowcat. But whatever. Hey, gotta pay up. Gotta pay up. The other thing is that they actually made this a desirable project. Like, this actually looks like a HASLAB of old. Like, it looks like something to grab for. Like, you really want this thing. And they need 10,000 backers. Man, they're gonna hit 10,000 backers probably before the end of the day, if not the end of the week, man. I mean, I'm glad they're not doing the early bird, because your boy DrunkenPrime gonna have to set aside some shillings for this bad boy. but yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with how good this looked as a package. And the price. So $275 basically. You're gonna add in shipping if you don't have the Pulse Premium. I'm raising my hand because I don't. Then you gotta add in your tax and everything. Fine, cool. But the $275, I was texting my buddy while I was watching the live stream. We were texting back and forth. And one thing we were talking about was there's a couple of reasons why we think the price is lower than usual. Number one, I would say the lack of plastic. They're not going to use as much plastic with this one as they have in the past with other projects. Like, you're not going to expect a Galactus level or Sentinel level of plastic with this one. So that's definitely a factor. Number two, it doesn't fit as many figures in it. It's a two-person cockpit, dual cockpit. So yeah, so you got to factor that in as well. Three, and this is what I said to my friend, I feel like they kind of learned a lesson from the backlash with the Engine of Vengeance, brother. I feel like they learned a valuable lesson about pricing versus what's actually being given up front. Like, there's no early bird, there's no nonsense. It's a straightforward campaign. So I think they learned that very, very quickly from the Engine of Vengeance. 4, competition. McFarlane is killing right now with these vehicles. McFarlane Toys is killing with these vehicles. I think they looked at that Batmobile and the response they got. I think they looked at the Batwing and the response it's getting, even though it's expensive. And they're like, we need to come out swinging. That's why they're just throwing everything in the kitchen sink. They're giving you a stand just like the Batwing. They're giving you the product. They're giving you blast effects. They're giving you a figure. They're giving you a lot of stuff up front to justify the price, to make you look at them rather than look over there at the Batwing. Because I think, once again, going back to price, I feel like if this had been $350, I think people would have been looking at that Batwing a little bit more like, oh, well, why would I buy that when the Batwing? I can just buy the Batwing. But yeah, so competition is definitely a factor in that. So yeah, this thing is 34 inches long. I mean, when I saw it on the stand next to Lenny and old what's her face, I was like, damn, that's a big product. And then you add in the stand, and I mean, this is one of my few nitpicks with this package. I wish the stand was more posable. Like, I feel like if they put some like sick ass ratchets in there, and like being able to like have this thing kind of teetering to the side. It has like the way Lenny flipped it around, because of the angle of the stand, it actually does have like it looks like he's maneuvering, and it also looks like if you flip it around the other side, it looks like he's taking off. So I mean, that works for me. But if I had a nitpick, I think like a more posable stand would have been absolutely fabulous for this. But I mean, all in all, the stand, it's kind of bland but also kind of awesome, if that makes sense. It has a lot of good and a little bit of bad with it. Wild Bill, yeah, necessary figure for your collection. Absolutely necessary. This is one of my favorite figures. I had a Wild Bill figure growing up. I lost his hat because I thought I could pop it off, and because I believe, if I remember correctly, it was glued down. And I got it off, and then I lost it because, you know, I was a dumb little kid. But yeah, Wild Bill looks good, man. Like, this looks good. And we know right away where tier 1 is going to be 13,000 backers for Ripcord. So yeah, Ripcord looks amazing. Like, that's a lot of stuff for Ripcord. Woo, man. So my question then becomes, is like, they were kind of hinting that they were going to have some crossover, some overlap between the Sky Striker and the Dragonfly. So I'm thinking, are they going to give us a new Scarlet? Like, that would be dope. Like, give us Scarlet with the with the high altitude suit, you know, with the big bubble head and everything. That would be dope. Or a pilot head or something like that. That would be dope. What I mean, are they going to give us like the landing crew? Like, would that be an extra figure, like a generic landing crew or generic pilot figure? That would be dope. Like, things to think about. I'll probably talk about this a little bit more in another video. But yeah, you know, I feel like overall, man, 274. Yeah, you know, once again, it's steep. And I don't like the fact that we have to go through a HASLAB to get vehicles. But, big but, when they give us a good package, like a solid like package to start out with, then add in all the extras, I don't become like irate off the rip. Like, I'm not initially just like what the F. So I feel like they nailed it. I feel like they did a great job with this. But real quick side note, what the hell is manual propeller? Don't you mean we just turn the propeller? Like, I was watching a video, it was like manual propeller, like, oh, manual propeller system. You mean we turn the propeller, right? Really, dog? Okay. I just found that amusing. That was hilarious in itself. There's probably some other bloopers in there I didn't catch, wasn't paying attention to, but that one caught me off guard. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know, are you backing this? Are you considering backing this? Did you like what was offered? What was your first reaction? And with that, make sure you like the video. Make sure you hit that little subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications. Make sure you check out the community tab. That's where I post any pre-orders, any restocks that I come across, or any figure deals that I discover while browsing the World Wide Web. I'll also leave a link to that in the description. Also in the description is my Amazon affiliate link. All you have to do, if you need to buy anything from Amazon, is pretty easy and pretty simple. All you have to do is click on a link and buy away, and Amazon will pay me a commission for everything you purchase, and it's a great way to support the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. And yeah, with that, be safe, be good, and it's the Drunken Prime cracking open another beer and signing off.